Hey loves, how's it going? It's Gwen. I'm here to do an oracle reading today. Yeah, feeling drawn to my oracle cards. Very much drawn to my divine feminine oracle today and gateway to the liminal spirits. Today's the 19th. Yeah. And that's a ending a new beginning. That's a 10, right? Ones are all about new beginnings, self-trust, new, brand new adventure, right? So, the divine feminine that wanted to come out today is Saraswati. I hope that I'm saying his name right. Okay, let's take a look at this card really quick. This is the overall energy of the reading. Okay, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Okay. This is about a time of being really creative, stepping outside of the box, embracing your passions, okay? And there's a huge message to artists through this card about while we are creating, we are getting to know ourselves, okay? So yeah, the artist goes through, as they're mastering their craft, they're getting to know themselves too. And it comes out, their soul essence as an artist, it comes out through their artwork. And that is a blessing. Just the sure creation of it, bringing it to the light, so yeah, big turnaround in the way I'm an artist, okay? And there's a big turnaround in the way I look at things now when I create. I create because it feels good for my soul. I create because I feel powerful doing so. I create because I learn more about myself each time I create something. And whether it sells or not, it is a blessing for you. This is about you as an artist. So it's a big part of her. She holds the white lotus in her hand. Okay. So it's always like the healers, the light workers, the shamans, there's those elders. They're gonna always, they're gonna direct you back to self and learn more about self, and you can heal yourself. And you know what I'm saying? Like there are no quick fixes. This journey is about truly, getting to know ourself. She does ask, she always provide, these goddesses always provide some sort of a direction for a meditation. And so she asks you today, what is one word to describe the essence of my true self? Okay. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. When we are aligned with the essence of who we are, then what needs to be communicated through us, whether with words or music or artwork, can flow. When our creativity feels blocked or stagnant, it isn't because the waters have dried up. We might fear this, but the truth is that self-awareness is the key to unlocking our creative flow. When we take the time to return to the essence of who we really are and nurture that essence, we realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. We realign again with the river of expression that the soul generates. It's so beautiful. Oh, I have chills. Saraswati is the reminder that anything can create that purifies us in the process. Okay, that anything we create that purifies us in the process of making it is a blessing. There it is. Okay. Our art should be judged not on popularity, but on its power to transform us. And we do live in this. I live it and I breathe it. And I've stepped out of that race. I've stepped out of that. Like, it's just, I realize, like, especially like on Facebook, it's like everybody's trying to sell you something, right? You know, and I get it. It's a means of a way of promoting our businesses right now in this day and age. And, you know, and you feel this need as an artist to show your work, and it's, you know, and then you're checking your likes and you're checking the comments, and, you know, you kind of get wrapped up in that whole fucking popularity contest. And I've stepped out of it. It's just like, I create because it makes me feel good. It took me a while to get there. I really want to break the chains, the bounds that surround this whole, you know, like there is no such thing. These two words don't go together. Starving artist. Nah. We as artists, musicians, creators, architects, whatever. We entrepreneurs, we are creating our reality. We know it. And we can live and be taken care of, not with a 9-to-5, but through our creative means. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a big part of my message. That the world needs the poets, the writers, the singers, the musicians, the artists, the visionaries, the mystics. We need this. We need you to just show everything that's coming out of you. It's healing. It heals you. It heals me. It's a blessing. It's coming full circle. See the circle around it? Coming full circle with that as an artist. That everything I create is a blessing. The essence of who I am flows into my creativity. As you get to know me, you will see that through my creativity. You know, like I'm real with you here, and you see, I mean, mad, intuitive, creative, out of this world creations from me. I want to create. I don't want to be in a box. I am out of the box. I am out of the cage. I am, my creativity is limitless. I can create anything I want. My eyebrows always do that. Okay. So, thank you, Saraswati. I hope I'm saying your name right. Much, much love. Okay. So now, 3 cards for my Liminal Spirits deck. The Mandrake Root, the Toad, and the Walnut. Okay. All 3 working together to tell a beautiful story. Okay. The frog at the center. Okay. Let's talk about him first. Frog is seen throughout the world as a sign of good fortune, good luck, fertility, prosperity. Okay. It is also a witch's familiar. This frog speaks to, he's like, please show me. I heard him say that. It's important. See how he sits on the land, and then there's this river. Remember I was talking about that river with Saraswati? That river flowing within you, okay? See, the frog lives part of his life in the water, part of his life on the land, right? He changes. He's adaptable. This is about regeneration. This is about evolution, right? But it's also like, see the frog sitting on the land, and he's got this rushing river flowing in front of it. That's what it feels like. And I feel like the froggy's at a crossroads. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. And I mean, right here at the center of both of these. And he just like he's just touching the water barely. You know, it's like tapping his little toe in it. Right? It's not quite sure. Sensing out the right timing. How does that water feel? I'm not sure about my emotions. I don't know if I want to let that river flow. Let it go. That's what all the froggy's saying today. You can adapt to a new way of being. This is not a race. Okay? The mandrake is about love being in the air. Okay? This is a newfound love of yourself. Okay? The mandrake root actually looks like a little miniature being, And I feel so much is rooted. This is this root here, this root. Root yourself in love. And this yellow energy here, right? Like, that's the solar plexus chakra, right? I got dizzy all of a sudden. Whoa. Are you feeling the love vibes? Because I just got really woozy there and dizzy in my head. Damn. Okay. Much meaning with this mandrake. This is a powerful root. Okay. There's much myth about this root. I've never used it, honestly. But I'm learning much about it through doing these readings, through these cards. Okay. It's used in sympathetic magic. It's used in love spells. Okay. But it's also got much myth and lore surrounding it. Like when you pull this root or you hang this whatever, do spells with this root, there's like screaming stuff. Well, I think the stories like that happen because this is actually one that's not easily grown and not readily available. And so, witches of the time may have spread those rumors about it. But it is very powerful. And just speaks to this. I mean, you can see it's almost like this child inside this root here, this finding the love of the inner child and being confident to stand in your truth. And the roots, right? You know who your roots are, right? Right? The ones that are always there, sometimes people that come into our lives too, it's like the parts of the tree, the roots, the branches, and the leaves, right? So, but this is also a mindful kind of, because it's powerful, protective kind of, the walnut is too, by the way. Because this is coming back in with this whole popularity contest and this whole, like I told you how I stepped out of that race and I am abundant. Abundance flows to me and through me. It is my birthright to be abundant through my through my creativity. I build my empire. Saying? I love these powerful affirmations that come out of me during these readings, because I'm empowering you, but I'm also empowering myself. Okay? But beware is what I'm hearing. Like people could be, when you're in the limelight, when you are being noticed, when you are shining bright, then, people could be spreading false rumors. This is what that card, false things about you because of jealousy, because things like that nature. Okay. And remember I just said just love's in the air. So, wish them love and healing is what I do, for my enemies. You can, as an empath, as we are becoming more in tune with our powers, you can sense energy, allow your heart to be open to romance at this time, because I keep saying love is in the air. You may be making a decision, leaving an old relationship, stepping into a new one is coming out with that as well. Leaving an old job, stepping into a new creative adventure, creativity coming out. Are you open to receiving love? How open are you to receiving love? Okay. And about this, spreading rumor stuff in the book here, it says someone is trying to spread stories or rumors about you to scare you off and prevent you from achieving your goal. Get to the root of why. Is your goal valid, or could it be potentially harmful? They may be jealous, but perhaps they are genuinely concerned about your intention. Practice clarity in your communications and actions. And there's just and this card also says there's just no easy way to big rewards. Like if you put the time and the effort and your heart into something, you will reap the rewards. Fully invest yourself. Okay. This is about fully, full self-knowledge. We're always learning about ourselves, but we're always going back within to learn deeper truths about us. Okay. And then the walnut. Let's talk about the walnut. Okay. Look at this card. It's great. All right, now when the walnut tree, by the way, is something I read, I didn't know, like other plants don't like to grow underneath the walnut tree because it gives off kind of, through its leaves, like a toxic kind of fume scent, okay? And so now you can see that all that energy surrounding that tree, okay? And the nut itself looks like a brain when it's whole, and when you cut it in half or when you break it open, it looks like a heart or an L face, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so this card tells me to clear out, banish, actually, it says banish to me in my head, the negativity, the bad energy, the energy vampires, the narcissists, you know what I'm saying? Like, and clear out the negative thoughts out of your brain, because that's the whole nut, right? And focus on your heart and your intuition. The owl speaks to intuition. So focus on your heart, the insides of you, okay? Ground deeply, root yourself deeply in your intuitive, heart-centered, inner child mind. And you will easily be able to make a decision because the toad says it's a fertile time. It's a lucky time. Okay? You could be all right in the water and the land. All right, let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything about walnut. Just as you would nourish your body with food, you also need to nourish your mental body and your emotional body. You don't allow your emotions to come out when you don't cry, when you don't feel the anger, when you bottle it up. This is a ticking time bomb, okay? We need to be mindful of our emotions. We need to let them be. Let them come in. Let the tears fall, you know? Let the joy come. Let the laughter come. I'm talking about not just bad. You know, all the emotions. Where is this fear coming from? Why are you scared, little Gwen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ask myself these questions all the time, okay? What have you done lately to fascinate your mind and to free your heart? The inner child is fascinated, right? Think of a child, they're constantly at play, moving, creating, right? Interacting with life, feeling, being in the now. And it also says, the walnut says, to identify the personal qualities or the things in your life that are holding you back, then focus on containing or eliminating them. Ask your angels to come in and help you. It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Ask spiritually minded people for advice. How about meditating and asking your higher self for help? You know what I do sometimes when things are just a little bit overwhelming? First of all, I'll tell ego to sit in it. I imagine myself in the driver in a car. Okay, it's a little Jeep-like box car. I don't know what it is, but I'm in the car. I'm in this. It's a little rugged little car, right? Now I'm driving, right? And I tell my ego, because sometimes my ego gets into that driver's seat, right? And it's going crazy. It's scaring the shit out of me and turning all over the place and doing wheelies and all flying through the air and And sometimes it's too much. It takes me to the edge. So I just say, ego, it's time for you to sit in the passenger seat. Higher self take over. And then we're riding down a long stretch straight for a long time. And the birds are flying by, and I can see the mountains in the distance, you know, and there ain't no traffic, right? Okay. I ask my higher self to come in, because sometimes, you know, I know I'm connected there, you know, and sometimes situations, people, events, things happen where it can be overwhelming, you know, and you can always connect there. Ask your angels for helpful people to come into your life. Ask. All right, one more little message. I know this was a beautiful reading already, but this is just messages from your guides. Quick little burps. Okay. What is the message for the collective on the day of the 19th? The day before 420. Yeah. Okay. Follow the golden rule. That's what they want to say to you. Okay? Completely surrounded by the universe, by the way, with that black energy. But then you can see, like, I almost see like this grid, this webbing on this card here, and all this blue energy, the sunset in the background there. Okay? Do unto others as you would do to you. Don't judge others. Okay? Everybody's on a different journey. Okay? Focus on love. Okay? Love is the highest vibration out there. How can you be kind today? How can you be kinder to yourself? How can you nourish your mind today? Okay? Follow the golden rule. I love you. If this reading resonated with you today, give me a thumbs up. Share these videos. Comment down below. You can even donate to our channel. Every little bit helps. We love you so much when you do. We do a happy dance. And if you need a personal private reading, reach out to me. Kitty toys at my feet. Because I am booking those. And if you share this video, tag me in it, because you'll be entered into my contest. I'm giving away one of my tarot cards at the end of the month. Tarot decks, at the end of the month. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great day.